Hello, everyone. It's Friday. It's Friday. Today is Black Friday. It is Friday, November 29th of 2013. I am home alone, and it's 7 o'clock at night. I'm getting ready to wind down and go to bed. I have to go to work tomorrow, which sucks. So the alarm clock will be going off at 4 o'clock in the morning, and I'm just dreading it. I'm kind of winding down. This is my, nighttime snack, which, if you haven't tried Oikos Greek yogurt, there is something wrong with you. No, I will say, I hate yogurt, regular yogurt. I won't eat it. To me, it's funky. If you're like me and you say that, it's got that weird wangy thing, get some of this. I love the blueberry. I'm a blueberry hound. So the blueberry is pretty much all I ever buy. Though the vanilla is really good. I do eat the vanilla too. I'm not a big fan of the strawberry or anything else. So, but the blueberry, it's like ice cream. It is enough sweetness and the creaminess that I feel like I'm eating ice cream. And so this has become kind of my go-to for an evening snack. So this is a little bit weight loss surgery stuff for you guys because this is packed with protein. This little container is 5.3 ounces and it has 12 grams of protein in it. It's 130 calories, 12 grams of protein. It's hard to beat that, for that little tiny amount to have 12 grams of protein. I love it. So I do eat this for breakfast sometimes, but I really, quite honestly, I keep it in my refrigerator for snack time because it's filling, it's creamy. I feel like I'm getting a dessert kind of thing. So if you haven't tried it, honest to God, it's so good. You need to try it. Okay. So there's things I need to catch you guys up on. I'm going to do a couple little quick things and I just want to kind of just talk. I don't know if I talked about my back injury or not, but basically I've been doing physical therapy for the last month. I'm still having back pain. The chiropractor's been trying to adjust me 3 days a week. Has not been very successful with that. So I'm still having pain. I'm still living on painkillers and muscle relaxers, and basically it's a pain in the ass. He's trying to get approval for an MRI to look at the disc in my lower back. They could tell by x-ray there's something wrong with one of the discs. Either it's herniated or it's compressed or it's degenerated, but x-ray does not show the discs themselves, so they need an MRI for that. So they're working on getting approval for that. I'm going on vacation next week. Tomorrow is my last day of work for 12 days. So I'm hoping that the time away from my job will settle things down because I really think that every day I go to work, it just exacerbates everything and then I get really hurty again and it's not fun. Anybody who's ever had back pain can relate. It sucks. I would not wish this on my worst enemy. Everything you do, from sitting to standing to walking to everything, breathing, there's times that I just sit here and breathe and it hurts and it shoots pain down my leg just from breathing and it sucks. So I wouldn't wish this on my worst enemy. So that's kind of where I'm at with my back injury. Basically I'm kind of at a standstill. I'm still doing my therapy. I'm just waiting on the MRI. If they want to kind of do injections, my chiropractor would really like to give me a steroid injection in my back, and I'm really hoping that the time away from work will settle things down and I can get away without doing that because I'm a little hesitant on that. But we'll see what happens. I'm at this point, I just want the pain gone. So if there's a chance that will help, then I probably will do it. Marriage-wise, things have kind of made a weird turn in the last couple of weeks for me. I really thought I was set on getting divorced. I really thought that was what was going to be the best option for me. But my husband's kind of been, talking me out of it. And, over time I've just kind of been thinking, okay, maybe he's right. Maybe he deserves a second chance. And so anyway, that's kind of where I'm at. We had kind of a good week this week, and we're gonna start. I've recommitted. I haven't worn my wedding ring since July, the middle of July. And this week I decided, I put it on and I wore it for a while, and I kind of thought about it, and I just decided I was going to recommit myself to my husband and to our marriage, and that I started thinking about my life, especially post weight loss surgery. My life, I feel like my life started after I had weight loss surgery. I feel like before that was just kind of going through the motions, but I feel like I get to live now that I'm not super morbidly obese, and you know, I have things in my life. So I started thinking about that life and how I don't quit anymore. Ever since I had my surgery, I've had that positive mental attitude, that PMA that we like to talk about in you know, weight loss surgery world. And part of that PMA is that fighting spirit, and that I'm not going to quit. I have wanted to quit so many times since I've had my surgery. You know, first time I ran, I wanted to quit. The first time I did a 5K, I wanted to quit. When I did a 6K, I wanted to quit. You know, I have wanted to quit over and over and over, and I haven't allowed it. It has been, you're not quitting, you're fighting through, you're going to push on, suck it up. I know it hurts, you're going to get through it. And you know what? That's where my success has come from, is come from that fight. And I started thinking about that, and I realized I'm giving up. I'm settling for failure, and I'm not okay with that. I want to know at the end of the day that I gave myself a second chance, and then I gave my husband a second chance, and then I gave my son a second chance at having the family we all deserve. And so I've recommitted to that, and you know, we're going to start seeing a marriage counselor, and we're going to go from there. And if things don't go well, then they don't go well. But it's not going to hurt anything to you know, try. It's not going to hurt anybody or anything to try one more time. And I know I've said it on video, and I've said it to myself, and I've said it to my friends, that I'm just sick of trying over and over and over, and I've done everything I can do. Maybe that's true, but I'm giving it another go. I'm giving it another shot, and I know he's really happy about it. I think I've really scared him a lot. I know he cares about me, but there's a difference between two people loving each other and two people being in love with each other. And I will always love him. He's the father of my son. He's my husband. He's my first love. I will always love him. But I think it's the being in love with one another that we need help with. And we owe it to each other to be in a marriage where we are in love with one another. And we owe it to our son to grow up and see parents who are in love with one another, not just who love each other. So we're fighting. I'm fighting. You know, my husband is fighting. And, you know, we've both agreed that if we do this and we put our all into it and it falls short, that at least we tried. And, you know, all that we're losing is time, and, you know, we can deal with that. Because the reward is if it works, if we work on it, and we climb the mountain that's ahead of us. I know it's a mountain. I can see it. I can see the top of it. If we climb the mountain, we'll get an awesome view when we get up there. And at some point, once we reach that peak, it'll start to be a downhill walk, and we can just, you know, enjoy it. So I have faith. You know, I'm apprehensive because I don't want to get hurt again, but worse things could happen, right? You know, I'm alive, I'm healthy. Worse things I'm healthy. My back isn't healthy, but I'm healthy. But, you know, worse things could happen. So that's where I'm at. And people have been emailing me like crazy, wanting to know an update on things and where I'm at. And I appreciate that. And I appreciate the love and support and all that good stuff. So that's where I'm at. I'm not done yet. I'm not done fighting yet. I thought I was, and the break of him being separated from me was good for me. I needed that. I needed to go out with someone else, and I've been completely honest with him about that. I needed to see what it was like on the other side. I didn't like the other side all that much. I'd like to stay on this side of the fence, and I would like to plant flowers and trees and be around to watch them grow and to nurture them. And I know it's a lot of work, but I know there's a lot of things I've done in my life that have been a lot of work, and I've seen what it's like to get to be two at the top and be successful with things, and I'm not willing to give up yet. So anyway, that's where we are. My post weight loss surgery positive mental attitude is kicking in high gear here, and in terms of my life, I have to do this. I have to do this for myself. I have to know at the end of the day that I gave a second chance to something that really needed it. So that's where we are. So I have to go to work tomorrow, my last day for 12 days, and then I'm midweek. Next week I'm headed to Shreveport, Louisiana, to visit some family. I'm really looking forward to that. Just me, Zeke, and my mother that are going to travel. So I will be away from Jared for a week, which I think will be good for both of us. We're kind of just starting to reconnect, so I think that the time apart will do us well. And I, for one, I'm just looking forward to being away from my job for a while. I think that's been a huge stressor on me the last month as well, in the last 3 or 4 months, so I'm looking forward to doing something different and seeing some different scenery for a while. Yeah, so that's the update, I guess, ultimately. Weight loss surgery wise, I keep fighting the good fight. I keep hoping that someday it will get easier. And when I say that, I mean I'm very hard on myself day in and day out. I don't know at what point I will reach that stop beating myself up for things. I've worked really hard to lose this weight, and I still can't seem to let myself look in the mirror and see me for me, see me as beautiful, see me as a smaller person, as intelligent and worthy of what I have. It's a constant battle for me, and there's days that I just say, fuck it, I don't feel like fighting it anymore. I feel like having myself a pity party today and feeling shitty about myself. And, then there's other days that I just fight, and I look in the mirror and I try to tell myself, you are beautiful, you are smart, you are worth this, you deserve what you have, you deserve what you work for, you deserve the best. And, it's just, I grow tired of that battle, like we all do. And I hope someday that it gets easier. I hope someday I can just not have that negative self-image. I don't know if that'll ever come or not, but I keep fighting the good fight, and I keep, trying to eat my protein and drink my water and all the same shit that we do day in and day out. My weight hasn't really changed any in the last year. I will say the last week I had 3 people ask me if I was losing weight again, that I was looking very slender. I appreciate that. No, I haven't lost any weight, but maybe it's just something I'm doing that's looking different to people. I don't know. So anyway, that's kind of the update on me on like every angle you can get. Sorry I look terrible. I took a shower and I'm getting ready to go to bed. So anyway, I love you all. I miss you all. I wish you all the best, and I'll talk to you soon. Mwah!